Hi guys, welcome to the Thinking Crypto channel. I hope you're doing well. On this channel, we cover the crypto news and we interview many of the folks who are building and investing in the crypto asset class. Guys, hit that thumbs up button. Let's get to over 500 likes. Leave a comment below and hit the subscribe button if you're new here. Guys, I want to continue the conversation about MicroStrategy and their investment into Bitcoin. We had touched upon it in a few videos back, but we got more details. And this is so groundbreaking. It's unprecedented, and I believe other companies will follow suit. These companies are looking to preserve their cash reserve because right now you have record money printing that is causing inflation and the dilution of the purchasing value. So these companies are looking to move their money into things like Bitcoin and gold and so forth. And the fact that they're choosing Bitcoin and crypto is so big. So you can imagine all the other companies that are sitting on cash. How can we preserve the value of this of our money, right? So MicroStrategy buys $250 million in Bitcoin, calling the crypto superior to cash. Publicly traded business intelligence firm MicroStrategy purchased 21,454 Bitcoin on Tuesday, effectively pouring all $250 million of its planned inflation hedging funds into the digital currency. Wow, guys. And what's interesting about this is they are so public about it. They did a press release. So that's why it's so unprecedented, because many folks may think, okay, let's keep this a secret, right? But they're putting it out there, and the rest of Wall Street and all the investors are looking at this, the other companies as well. So here's a press release on their website, right? And here's what their CEO had to say. His name is Michael J. Saylor. Our investment in Bitcoin is part of our new capital allocation strategy, which seeks to maximize long-term value of our shareholders. Oh yeah, all the Wall Street publicly traded companies are, their eyes and ears are going to open up to this right here. And he said this investment reflects our belief that Bitcoin, as the world's most widely adopted cryptocurrency, is a dependable store of value and an attractive investment asset with more long-term appreciation potential than holding cash. I think we can all agree with that. And that is what Bitcoin was built to do, right, guys? To be that digital gold. And this is so bullish. So he continued and said here, and let me back up here. MicroStrategy spent months deliberating to determine our capital allocation strategy. Our decision to invest in Bitcoin at this time was driven in part by a confluence of macro factors affecting the affecting the economic and business landscape that we believe is creating long-term risks for our corporate treasury program, risks that should be addressed proactively. Guys, like I said, publicly traded company, all of Wall Street, eyes and ears open. Expect more of those companies that are sitting on cash reserves to do this same move. I'm not saying they're going to put it all in Bitcoin and crypto, but they're going to certainly allocate a part of it, right, to preserve their wealth. And here, their CEO, Michael Saylor, he tweeted about it, and I'm trying to get an interview with him, so stay tuned on that. And he said here, MicroStrategy adopts Bitcoin as primary treasury reserve asset. So bullish, guys. And this is why a Bitcoin price of $80,000 to $100,000 is not unrealistic in the next parabolic run-up. When you think about all the money that's coming in, guys, millions upon millions, and as this thing continues with the global macroeconomic issues of money printing and inflation, you can imagine more of these folks are going to put their money here, guys. So a really big move, and as mentioned, they're a publicly traded company. They made $486 million last year, and this is getting some major coverage. Now, Jimmy Song, a well-known Bitcoin advocate and developer, weighed in on this. He said, still think store of value is not using Bitcoin? Look at MicroStrategy. They're using Bitcoin as a reserve asset, not to pay for coffee. Every CFO will be studying what they did in 24 months. I wholeheartedly believe that, guys. Like I said, all the CFOs, all the publicly traded companies, their shareholders, everybody's going to be like, whoa, what is going on here? This makes sense, right? Every business school will be studying this in 5 years. Make savings popular again. Guys, this is so bullish. I can't overemphasize how bullish it is when you have these companies that have nothing to do with crypto. These are just companies that existed. They are profitable. They have the revenue. They're publicly traded. And they're like, oh crap, we need to put our cash reserves in a store of value, whether that's gold, Bitcoin, and so forth, because the money printing is getting crazy, right? So big move here. And like I said, I expect more companies to do this. Guys, moving ahead, I know I've been talking about Chainlink a lot lately. I made some nice money off of it. It's been going really parabolic. Obviously, the market has its pullback right now, which is expected. Nothing can keep going up in a straight line. But the analysts, a few folks are predicting that Chainlink price could hit $32. So investment analyst Timothy Peterson says Chainlink price might hit $32 by the end of 2020, but holding that level would be impossible. So I cashed out at $8. I cashed out at $13. I'm still holding a good amount of Link. In fact, not financial or investment advice. I bought some today in the dip to increase my holdings, obviously using some of my profits, but I'm in the green. I already made back the money I put into Chainlink, so it's all house money for me from here on. And I do expect the price to go higher, so I'm going to continue to take profits. But as I've always stated, you cash out in stages. Everybody thinks they can call the top. No one can predict the future. That's why you cash out in phases. I'm in a position right now where I don't have to worry. I already made my money back, right? And a lot of people don't like to take that approach. I'm looking at reducing the risk in my portfolio. So I've got my initial investment, back. I've got my profits, and I will continue to get profits as the price goes up. So a very bullish outlook. Let's see what happens. Guys, you all know about what took place last month, which was record-breaking here. The OCC giving the green light to banks to custody crypto in the U.S. And if it appears like some banks are now coming out of the woodwork and trying to get going. Now, I believe a lot of the banks have already been starting to prepare for this. We saw Goldman Sachs just gave their update. They're expanding their crypto division. They're going to launch their own coin. We see JP Morgan started giving banking services to Gemini and Coinbase. We saw Bank of America continues to file for patents for crypto custody and all kinds of wallets and so forth. So more banks will come in, but they already had it on their radar, I believe. And I don't think this took any of them by surprise. So one of the items were mentioned was U.S. Bank and PNC indicated they might be interested in actually providing crypto custody and other services to customers. So the OCC got some response, and by just under a dozen banks, so they're participating. That's a great sign. They know what's coming, guys. You better get on board. You better innovate. You better add the crypto trading and custody services, or you're going to get left behind. There's money to be made here, both for the investors and the people who are providing the infrastructure, providing the services, right? Pretty straightforward. If you look at how the internet grew and the services and things, those who were there early adopters made a lot of money. So that's why I'm here, guys, as many of you, to make some money. And of course, I am passionate about the technology. I think there will be a lot of benefits to it, but certainly I'm not gonna lie. I'm here to make money, and I'm not here to play games. So, guys, what do you think about this news? I think this is groundbreaking news. I'm just thinking of companies like Apple sitting on, what are we talking about? Like billions in cash? I mean, this opens up a whole can of worms here to the opportunities and potential. I'm super excited for the future of this market. Leave your thoughts and comments below. Thumbs up, share this video, and I'll talk to you all later.